everyone, it is Eunagina here, and welcome back to all my lovely subbies, and also welcome to all of you who are new to my channel. So today we are going to be building like a 10 by 10 plant sim house. So I know I'm a little late to the party with the whole plant sim thing, but I just thought that it would be fun to do some sort of plant sim related build that you could probably use for your plant sims. As far as I know, you can still, make plant sims even though, even if the event is over, so that should be fine. And if not, you can still use it for these sort of very organic sims or whatever. But anyways, that's what it's going to be. So it is a 10 by 10 house, so of course it's just going to be a box, but then I thought I would elevate it and then use some trees to hold it up rather than just like having pillars underneath. So I thought it was a cool idea to have trees holding it up. Of course you could call it a tree house, but I don't really think it's a tree house because usually when you have a tree house it's more like it sort of has a tree going up in the middle of the house, which this one does not. So instead I'm just sort of using the trees as pillars or whatever you want to say. So anyways, that is what I'm going for with this house. And sorry, the roof, what I was actually going for in the beginning, it felt like I was making something that had a little bit of slight connotations to sort of elven architecture, especially with the roof, and I will probably at some point also do an elven build, but that's for later because I did not want this to be an elven build. And these fences I am going to be changing because I feel like those would have fit in perfectly if I had made it like an elven build. But this is not an elven build, and this is a plant sim build. So I think you could make some similarities between the two because they both have like this connection with nature. But I did try to sort of make it feel like it was a little more unique plant sim build rather than like an elven build. So at least I hope I went for that, even though like you can have your own interpretation of what a plant sim build even is, because plant sims are not kinds of creatures that you see a lot in like literature and TV, etc., like you do with elves. So it's up for interpretation what plant sim architecture is. So I just thought it would be like a more little bit like elven architecture, but perhaps with a little more dark wood colors, and also perhaps a little more greenery than with elves, even though elves usually have a lot of greenery everywhere. I did think that the plant sim should be all about having greenery everywhere. Also inside, you will see that once we move inside. But yeah, I've placed a lot of greenery. Also, ivory like this, what I'm doing right here, I've also placed these types of things inside. You might think that that's really weird at this point, but I actually think it looked really, really nice. So I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. What was I just going to say? Yes, I just wanted to say that I have, again, because you guys seem to enjoy that, I have slowed down the video because it's not a particularly long build. So I slowed down the video a little bit, and I think it ended up being around 16, 17-ish minutes. And I don't know, let me know, you guys, if you think that it is, just let me know one more time, do you think it is nice that it's slowed down like this, or do you like it when videos are like short? Because maybe sometimes you'll be busy, or you just want to watch a video real quick and then you want to get back to something else and you don't want it to be a particularly long build. So I could have slowed it down even more than this, and then it would have been maybe 25 minutes, which is a pretty regular speed build length. But then again, like I felt like this is a small house and it would be nice if it's also like a short build, so that if you guys don't have a lot of time, you can watch it on the go or something or whatever. So yeah, that's what I thought. But let me know what you guys think, what your thoughts are on shorter videos versus sort of slowed down videos. But anyways, yes, so I have placed this little plant sim tree stump thing. I haven't actually been playing with the plant sims. I haven't built anything, I haven't played with them, I haven't made one, I haven't done anything related to plant sims since they came out. But I assume that you get this plant tree stump thing from some NPC or something. I actually haven't realized whether the event has ended yet. I think it has, but I haven't really looked at it lately, so I'm not really sure if it has. But yeah, can you even still get that tree stump after the event has ended? Like, you can always get it in show hidden objects. That's what I turned on to get this one, bb.show hidden objects. That'll give you a bunch of hidden objects in case you did not know. But yeah, that's how I got this tree stump, and of course I don't know how you would get the seeds. I don't even know like a lot how to control a plant sim. Like, what do you do with them? I don't know. I don't know how to get seeds. I don't know anything about anything. I just sort of wanted to build something for plant sim, also because I thought that would be something that was useful for people who would like to play with plant sims. And I do like to sometimes, like, even though I also make builds that are not particularly useful, they're more sort of there for the fun and creativity of it, I also like to make builds that I know you guys would maybe be able to use and you would feel happy about using. So yeah, I was thinking that this one hopefully would be something that some of you guys who enjoy plant sims might enjoy. And even though it's 10 by 10, like, I think I said this when I did my 10 by 10 alien house. Wasn't that the 10 by 10? Yes. The 10 by 10 alien house, I feel like 10 by 10 is actually sort of big. Because, I don't know, I remember when I did my first 10 by 10 house, I was feeling like 10 by 10 was going to be really, really small, and it was going to be difficult to decorate. But it doesn't feel that small. I feel like we've got a pretty sizable bedroom, and then we've got like a decent sized living room, and then a kitchen dining room. So I don't feel like we have any problems at all with like space or anything. So yeah, and I can feel my voice is really croaky right now, so give me a moment so that it doesn't continue that. That must be really annoying to listen to. Right. Alright. Hopefully that's fixed. Yeah, so we've moved inside, and I do try to keep all the wooden colors everywhere. Like, I'm using wooden wallpaper, and I'm using wooden floors, of course, everywhere except for the bathroom. In the bathroom, I'm going to be using a tile that sort of looks a little bit like it could also be slightly wooden. You'll probably see it in a moment because it looks like I am picking out floor tiles right now. Yeah, that one. That is the one I'm going to be using. If you even had time to see it, I don't know. Anyways, you'll see it later. And of course, for the kitchen, I really liked using this set of appliances because it sort of fits the more organic nature theme. Also because you have more of a pantry kind of fridge rather than this electrical fridge that you otherwise will have. So I think that was quite nice. I have actually put a TV in this build, even though I actually stayed away mostly from electricity for whatever reason. Of course, you can just put in a computer if you want to, and a better TV, but the TV I put in is quite small, just because I didn't feel like they would have a big fancy flat screen TV on the wall. That just didn't really fit the whole build, in my opinion. Oops, sorry, I think I just touched the mic, so sorry if it said some sound, excuse me. Just misspeaking all the time. But anyways, I am also trying to tie in more green colors in, well, the entire build really, because, well, of course, plants are green, so that makes sense in my brain. So I'm trying to do that, wooden colors and green, and there was just something else. Yeah, and of course, like using floral rugs and stuff like that, I'm also trying to do that. I'm just trying to make everything feel like it has some sort of relation to nature, in one way or the other. So yeah, I quite like that. So you'll see me after a little while after I have moved on to I think it must be like when I'm going towards the end of decorating the living room, I do start placing a bunch of ivy on the walls, and then I'll move on back into this kitchen dining room to also place it here. And I hope you don't think it sounds super weird yet, but I actually think the ivy made the build come alive and feel very specifically like a plant sim home, and not just like a random little bit of a sort of environmental Sims home or something. It really looks like a plant Sims home with all the plants everywhere, and yeah, I really like that. I thought that was a nice touch, but you'll see it only after a little while. So here we are moving into the living room, and I took a little while picking sofas because I didn't really feel like any of them were particularly naturey. This one I felt fit quite well, but then I saw this one and I was like, yes, I need this one because that is definitely a very naturey one. But I also kept the wicker one because it did not look nice with two of those benches, and I think the wicker one is quite naturey as well with all the nice patterns and stuff. It just looks pretty. And then I am going to be using these tree stumps as coffee tables, which I thought was really pretty and really cute. It's a fun little idea, and of course, like, you wouldn't have such massive plants standing on your coffee tables, especially if you have like a TV, but then I thought, really, I don't think the people who live here will be watching TV a lot. I just put it in because maybe you guys would find it a little annoying not to have a TV, so I just put it in there. But yeah, anyways, so we have bookshelves under these flowers that I just put there. There's going to be some bookshelves coming in, and I thought that that would probably be the main cause of entertainment in this house rather than the TV. So that was sort of what I wanted to go with for this particular build. And I really love these city living rugs. I think I am going to end up using the one that I started out with, only in a bit different color, this color I believe. I think these rugs are so nice, and you can use it for quite a bit of different styles. I feel you can use it for a traditional style, and you can use it for like a boho style, and then also this sort of plant organic-y kind of style. I feel like they're quite diverse, and they have really nice swatches as well, so I really like those rugs. I feel like I use them quite a lot. But yeah, anyhow, I think I'm going to be putting in the ivory quite soon. Did I say ivory? I am not putting in any ivory anywhere. I would probably not like to do that anyways. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. So if you watched yesterday's build, you will remember that I told you that I had some problems with feeling really dizzy all throughout the day. So that has continued today. So I've still been really, really dizzy. Almost like every 2 to 5 minutes I get like this dizziness, and I don't really know what it is. So I'm probably going to call a doctor tomorrow just to make sure that everything is okay. It could just be that I'm sort of having some sort of virus or something. But I don't know. Let's just check it to make sure that everything is fine. It's a little bit weird. So if I'm also out of sorts when I'm speaking, like, I hope my commentary is keeping up okay. But if I am a little out of sorts, it's also because I'm feeling a little weird with all this dizziness going on all day long. So yeah. You'll have to excuse me for that. So anyways, we are off to the bedroom, which we have been at for already a little while. But anyways, I really like it with all the ivory, not the ivory, it's still ivy, not ivory. So I really like that touch. It just feels like it just fits the plant sim thing. And I love this bed. It is so perfect for a plant sim. It is so perfect because it's just sort of made out of this very sort of raw wood that has been twisted, and it just looks pretty. It looks so, so pretty. And I am also going to have like a mirror here that is going to be partly covered in ivy, which I also thought was really, really nice. I don't know. I'm just loving all the plants in this house a lot. I just think it's really cute, and it looks really pretty. So I think we are about to be done with the bedroom, except I just placed some fossils there, by the way. I don't know why, and I just sort of placed them and was like, that sort of makes sense in this particular build, to have these sort of rocks lying around, rocks and fossils or whatever, because it is a thing of nature, so I just thought that it fit in. So yeah, I am going to be keeping the wooden boards for walls in this little bathroom here, because I thought it should have wooden walls everywhere in the entire house. That just sort of made sense to me to have that. And I love this little mirror, the flower mirror. I also thought that fit really well with the nature theme, of course. So I don't know, I just had a lot of fun picking out all the nature items that sort of has some sort of connotation to nature in one way or the other. But anyways, I think we are towards the end of the actual build. I'm just going to be placing some ivy here and there to make the whole thing look a lot prettier, in my opinion, and also cover some of the windows. We don't have curtains in this build, we have ivy instead. That is what we are going for. Anyways, here are the screenshots. I am going to talk to you after the screenshot, guys. And welcome to the other side of the screenshot. I hope you enjoyed the screenshot and this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and also feel free to explore a lot of my other content. I have a lot of other builds, and I have let's plays, and I have tutorials. And just a little note for you guys who are waiting for my let's plays, those have not been coming out a lot lately, and that is not because I've forgotten about them, abandoned them or anything. It is because I've had some problems with my recording software, and I have sort of just been testing out whether it is okay now. I think I've fixed it, so I should be able to get back to my Let's Play series one of these coming days. At least that's what I'm hoping for, so hang in there and just know that I haven't cancelled the shows. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day and see you soon.